the place to be right now. We're going to get underway with Japan versus Germany. Germany versus Japan. Germany of Hagen Blom. Japan of Keisuke Shigenobu. A Group B battle. John Cottrell, my friend, this is the moment where I hand off responsibilities to you.
Against Japan, let's look at the two teams. We talked about a couple of players, more than a couple of players. Bloom, for me, very good. I really like the number 9, Imsak, as well. Terrific job for him. You've got the other Bloom as well, number 17, Senok. We've talked about so many of these players, and the keeper as well, Dresden. It's a good package for Germany, who really found form against the USA. As for Japan, Yamamoto is going to be that linchpin up front. He's going to have Toshiya around him. I think they are the two key players for the Japanese. Japan coming into this one, Anthony, well rested, unlike the Germans.
Yeah, Japan certainly gave Argentina a very tough time, so I really expect to see an improvement. Miyashita, the number 10, he could be a difference maker for the Asians, and Keisuke Shigenobu is good as well.
Toward the center circle. Well, here we go. A burst forward, and Japan have possession. It is Pablo, goalkeeper in support. These are the crucial stages, and Japan will have an early shooting chance, which they decide not to take. Pablo does, though, and produces the first save.
This goalkeeper is very good as well. The Japanese, Yusei Narita, who for me was the man of the match against Argentina.
Pablo goes round the long way, puts it just wide of a target, took a slight nick on its way in. Japanese.
Yeah, we were talking about the speed. This is the speed, the acceleration I was referring to from...
You see, what about going alone? Is there a hint of an offside there against Pablo? Won't matter anyway.
Huge saves from Daniel Dresden.
Okay.
It's going to be very, very tough for Japan to get
player out there. Pablo has seen plenty of possession, and one of the players we talked about now, Toshi, is back on. He goes first time. It's a great technique. It really struck that one well, the Japanese number 10, but put it wide of the target. Well, Germany have hardly had a touch so far, but we know how lethal they can be in front of goal. And here they come. It's a tame shot in the end from Sekinyo.
Competition.
10, 9, 8.
Countdown from the referee. Keeper to keeper. Japan wanting to get hold of the rebound and do so. And that is a let-off for Germany, a real let-off. But Japan, with the early running here.
Yeah, Germany.
Well. Oh, Japan. And this is the Germans all over. Somehow that one squeezes into the back of the net. Celebrate. One-way traffic. Keeper got a thumb on it.
Let's go.
But not enough to keep it yesterday evening. So less than 24 hours to recover.
Keeping in mind, up until minute 5, we have the scale up.
Keeper well positioned. That is the table as it stands.
Really high expectations as well.
Oh, driven in and then put well wide of a target. Japan.
What an absolute rocket from this guy right here. Look, Kuga Yokoyama. If that ball went in, John, it would have been the best, one of the best goals of the competition. Look at the curve on it.
So they have to keep a certain energy level up without blowing too many gaskets. And that's quick thinking, and that is Germany all over. It's just come off the pitch. Japan caught napping. Germany take a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's a goal there, John, from your favorite man, Imsak. He read this play very, very well. Got to it first. Great intervention, anticipation there, interception to get to it. The presidential penalties, of course, and the secret cards. Since Papa Plate is not here, if Germany activate that president penalty, it will be a shootout. Is a name of Turkish descent, and the C in Turkey in Turkish is pronounced like CH, so Senochak.
Well, you learned something. Here comes Japan, straight into this. Wonderful knee save as the flag, the arm was raised for.
Depends on the day of the week, my friend. Almost 2,000 people connected with us.
Japan, once again knocking on the door. Dressen, once again refusing to answer.
Yeah, Daniel Dressen, one of the goalkeepers of the competition. That save shows us exactly that. John, to our friends at UNICEF, they work in over 190 countries to protect and improve the lives.
Treading here to Germany by 2-0.
If you're watching us right now and you're listening to me, let us know where you're watching this game from. Where on planet Earth?
Uzbekistan.
Yes, if you're watching us from Uzbekistan, we got a lot of viewers in Uzbekistan. We want to know.
Japan side netting.
A busy, jam-packed Saturday here at the Trident Arena.
I think they've been good in the first half, and it just kind of went wrong in the second. We shall see. It's a packed schedule. It's a multi-universe, as I said. So many things can happen. That's wonderful trickery from Sekinho, but given away in the end. Japan trying to find a way through. A goal now could make all the difference. They can't get it.
To try and get them back into this game, let's see what it is.
Now, who is the choice?
Yeah, if I'm Japan, John,
Secret card.
of course, my star player, yeah, it would be Toshiya Yashita.
And I think our player, as it says in the bottom corner, first goal will. Germany leading here by 2-0. Senochak and Imsak. 2 goals which caught.
Yes, it is, my friend. 100% right. And I got a lot of stuff at kingsleague.pro. That is the website where you can get great merchandise, tickets. You can check out statistics of the competition. We have the predictor as well. Who's going to lose it? What are the surprise teams going to be? And you can also sync the cast. Share the link with friends and family. The more, the merrier.
An interesting vote at the bottom as well. Yeah, I'm in the no section. Chances around.
Yeah, my friend, I'm in the no section as well. Let us know in the chat. Are you hoping for a three-way tie in this Group B? Down 37% say yes. Look, we got Patrick here, one of our viewers, saying yes, of course. Let us know in the chat. Do you want a three-way tie in this Group B? This is a clear foul. Ouch.
So far, the rub of the green has gone the Germans' way. Now can Japan find a way through? Well,
keeping in mind, a 2-goal lead is not a whole lot, to say the least, in this universe.
Germany, as this one is played over the top, the attempt at a header is missed completely. Germany.
3 minutes of that second half. The dice play.
And let's not forget Germany in action only yesterday evening. They've hardly had any time whatsoever to recover. That could be a factor as this game wears on. Good challenge to win the ball back for the Europeans. Japan, bright start here at 2 sucker punches. See them trailing by 2-0. Closing in on the 15-minute mark. A referee decides it's a free kick into the area. Bit of a sandwich.
Yeah, 2 German players just squeezing there.
Now, Toshiya has also walked away. It's driven in low, but again.
Tickets on our website, kingsleague.pro. We're not only going to have the final, we're going to have before the final is hit. Almost 2,000 people connected with us. The numbers keep rising. That's always good. Let us know where you're watching the game from, guys. If you're enjoying the game, if you're enjoying the commentary.
Germany in their white shirts, leading here by 2-0. Given away, Germans haven't had a sniff on goal since their second strike on target. They need to dig in here. It drops to Dressen.
High press there for Japan that almost paid off.
Across the area, Tambo took his eye off the ball, trying to be just a little bit too flamboyant.
And he's the guy who applies oil or lotion to his body so that opponents can't grab him, much like Adama Traore. I remember Adama Traore from his time at Wolverhampton. Just a little bit, just a little bit.
It's interesting, isn't it, how they want to apply that to the skin when it's the shirts or the shorts. That's given away. Chance here for Germany to profit, and they do so. A rare mistake by the Germans, faffing about in the back line, and they have paid the price.
Competition. The mistake there from Danny Bloom. This is the guy who had the golazo yesterday.
Yeah, we were talking about the physical and mental fatigue of the Germans. Well, maybe that's what happened just there. But it was a gift, and it was well taken.
Spanish camp in the corner there with DJ Mario and Sparcito.
Has he got the strength to throw it onto the pitch? He has, and it's 3 against 3.
3v3, that is how the first 3 minutes.
Well, here we go for the second half. Look out for the goals. Referee didn't like what he saw.
Usually we get some goals in these first few minutes. Hopefully that happens.
Germany probing early on. But as a junior, never really got hold of it. And everybody racing back as it fails, did it? It had the trajectory.
Dia there, but just a little too much power from the goalkeeper. You see Narita, he got the angle right. Too strong.
Germany again with options forward. Brazo Junior heavily involved. Sequinho needs a bit of movement. He's got movement to his left. Good stop from the Japanese keeper, who came out bravely.
I got that. Coming up next, 4 more games after this one. A lot of good stuff ahead of us. I'm looking forward to it.
Japan again missing the target. Pulled well wide. Again, Germany on attack. 3 outfield players. No goalkeeper. Got to make it count. Brazo Junior. He took his time. Here's a shooting opportunity, but it's mishit. Now Japan with 3 outfield players. Pablo. Support and options. So close to giving them the lead. As something.
Yeah, what a rocket here. Right foot from Hazuki Hamamoto. Japan denied by the medal. Germany saved by the medal.
Created that space again. Did it take? Good run forward. Good opportunity, but again, wasted. Brazo Junior failing to keep the ball down. Rocket shot again. The keeper in the way. And, well, Anthony, the goals we were kind of expecting did not come.
Come on.
Crucial stage. Big moment here. And it's all so finely balanced between Germany and Japan.
For a split second on the drone, we really love to see our viewers, the lovers of Kings League across planet Earth, enjoying these games, and of course the commentary that comes with it.
Now Japan seeing a lot of the ball here.
Viewers checking in from England, John. Will you?
Tough old match against the USA now here. Wanting to make progress in the Kings universe. Well, here they come again. Very tight angle, and maybe he could have looked around him, Imsak, in an exceptional number 9 for Germany, but I think perhaps they were...
Good right-footed finish from Imsak, just waiting for the ball to bounce neatly in front of him. Are you hoping for a 3-way tie in this Group B? Let us know in the chat.
Japan can't quite connect.
But basically it's pretty even, almost split down the middle.
Again picked off. Again it's Hako. Now Japan do have options. The layoff wasn't the best. Toshiya, it's been fairly quiet as he dinks this ball over the top. Still the player that Japan want to get on the end of the ball. Who can punch a way through a free, well, I thought they were on the way. And clear shirt pulling as well, can be no argument. Very little now to choose between these two sides as Germany streak away forwards. No way through on these players in white shirts. Oh, could have appealed for a handball there. Instead it's Japan who break over hit, and a reminder to sink your...
You see Junichi Kato there, keeping in mind Japan still have their presidential penalty. Junichi Kato's 1 for 2. Scored against the US.
Slid forward, no joy.
And of course their secret card as we're closing in on minute 30. A good game thus far. Very even battle.
Yeah, right now little to choose between the two as Japan surge forward. Fine challenge.
Yeah, what
Sak
a way.
Couldn't get it from under his feet.
What a way there from Jelicic, the number 6, to get his foot in the way.
When Sak grabs the right angle, the first card of the match.
Ishigenobu. Germany are going to have the upper hand here. They're going to play a man up for the next 2 minutes because of this challenge right here. Yet no contact on the ball there. This is a foul as clear as daylight. Quite sure it was enough for a yellow card, but certainly a foul.
Yeah, we have seen some crunching challenges, and the Japanese are a lot more physical than people give them credit for. Now can Germany take advantage where they can't? Smashed into the wall. Think down that right-hand channel.
And Japan have activated their president penalty, Junichi Kato. And he's got his bodyguards there. Junichi Kato in the zone. Things almost getting heated between the bodyguards there, who are content creators here in Brazil. There he is, Junichi Kato, one of the most popular live streaming creators in Japan, known online as Unko-chan. He's got a huge presence on Twitch and YouTube. He's the president of Murash FC, a team that has competed in the King's World Cup of Clubs.
And he has a chance to give Japan the lead. Well, skies it. The build-up was decent enough. He had the bodyguard to protect him. The bodyguard, though, couldn't save him when he lifted that one well off target. And how costly will that prove to be?
At the president penalty in this competition. He scored a great goal against the US, but then 2 ensuing miss.
Goes into the penalties. That one skied, and of course you have to deal with the adrenaline in these match days. Japan make amends for it very, very quickly. Ulahako, who stepped in.
Japan go from 2-0 down to 3-2 up. What a first-time low laser from Yuya Hakozaki. This one right here, no chances for Daniel Dressen. Japan take the lead, and they are really entangling this Group B.
By the Germans when they look so solid. To let the Japanese back into the game, the double goal. Good layoff. Good drive across the area. Now the Japanese are digging in.
That game will be played at 5 p.m. local time here in Brazil.
Good opportunity, but nodded wide of the target. Bloom at Argentina-USA match, Anthony, for me, is even harder to predict.
Yeah, the US been convincing thus far. I think that game is wide open. Anything can happen between the Argentines and the Americans.
Here, Japan with the noses in front and going for more.
What an absolute rocket from Pablo Miura. A very, very potent left foot. And Daniel Dresic is able to...
Japan in front. Again, we go back to the fact that Germany played yesterday, maybe only 15 or so hours as this one was driven across the area, and Dressen again to bait. A little bit of an entanglement between these two.
Oh my God.
Presidential penalty for Germany. In other words, a shootout, since Papa Plate is checking in remotely. This is a player who's got a really powerful shot, the number 7 there, Kuga Yokoyama.
This is the time to change that stat. Got 5 seconds. Pulls it to his left. Keeper comes for it and does the business. Serginho has put the Germans right. They needed something. They looked like they'd kind of run out of steam just a little bit. They drilled it low.
Lovely left-footed finish there from Serginho. We have seen that left foot pack a punch.
Press downfield. Germany stretched. Good defensive work from them. Ball played over the top. Chances for Germany have kind of dried up, really. They've got that goal from Serginho from a shootout. Good work from Japan again. Good defensive work from the Germans. That noise will tell you we are about to see a card very, very shortly.
Yeah, Germany have activated their secret card.
Quick thinking, Imsak. Is the referee pulling it?
The final one of the game, what is it?
This is huge. Really is huge.
It is a joker, so this just might tip the scales.
Penalty, maybe?
In Germany's favor. If I'm Germany, that's what I'm selecting. A PK.
The camera's on Imsak. It isn't going to be him. Now this is absolutely massive here. Brazo Jr. needs to find the net for Germany. And he does so. Cool as a cucumber to slot that ball home. Now Germany, with 35 minutes on the clock, are back in the driving seat.
What a game, John.
Ball just off the penalty spot. You know, those little run-ups and that dink in the air, I always get a bit worried when I see a player doing that, but we tick seconds off the clock. The all crucial 36-minute mark. If Germany can hang on, they are in a good position. But we have seen teams come back. Brazil of note, and that countdown in the background will tell you we're heading to match ball situation.
Toshia had a teammate wide open down the center. We have entered match ball moment, John. It's coming up soon, and this race, Germany just need one more goal to seal the deal.
Well, here we go. Referee instantly stepping in. We do get this quite often. And a clash of heads. Perfection. This is the clash of heads. Imsak on Kazuki Hamamoto. Get your votes in for the MVP. Use the name. Imsak looking on. It's been an up and down match here between Germany and Japan. Good start from the Europeans. Japan bouncing back, and then Germany, when they needed to, in the final few moments, in the driving seat.
They got over 3,000 people joining us.
Kazuki Hamamoto back on his feet and winding up his teams just to give them that little bit of explanation. Japan in their blue know that they cannot afford to concede here. Brazil did it against Qatar. They came from behind in a very similar situation, so it can be done. This one sails over. Somehow stayed out initially, and Japan bounce back. The Germans raise the arm. They want an offside. Japan on a couple of occasions. There's the first, lobbed over. There's the second. Somehow found its way in. Drama here as Japan find themselves on level this afternoon. Maybe wary from that game against the USA, but still in it, and now having to dig very, very deep, knowing that a mistake will prove costly. Here they come. Here is the chance for the Germans, and they put it wide. Epi was there. A golden opportunity.
Game as close as this, you cannot miss these chances. Japan on this offensive drop.
Japan electing to keep the keeper. Two outfield players. A line of three white shirts for Germany.
Look at Junichi Kato in the corner there, he's spraying.
They've got three white shirts out there for Germany, only two for the Japanese so far, so a little bit of confusion.
One player, guys. One play out, guys.
Ref insisting that
goalkeeper, guys. Goalkeeper.
Fewer player out there. Again, we haven't seen this before throughout the tournament.
What an absolute mess. That went from 4v4 to 2v2 in a few minutes. In a few seconds, rather.
Yeah, I think the Japanese, at one point the Japanese had one fewer player than they should have had, but now this is the big, big moment here. The next goal will clinch it. Here, he's got wonderful skills. He's in on goal for himself. Dressen's there. Magnificent stop again. A little bit winded between Japan and Germany. Let's just see the shot on goal. Clutching his chest, just giving his side just that little. He will favour the left foot. Sekino can't go anywhere. Still can't go anywhere. Japan have it back now. Germany here are exposed. Keeper comes, had to make that decision. Dressen quickly off his line.
Almost 42 minutes on the clock right now, keeping in mind the longest game of the nations thus far was that Brazil versus Qatar. That was only settled in minute 48.
Which is a very similar situation. Toshia goes alone. Now what? They're taken two. We saw has been helped back onto his feet. Two outfield players for Germany. Been told that they've got to move it forward. There's the ball. There's the ball forward. Can they hit it? No, they can't. They've got to keep. And Japan can drive forward.
Yeah, they only have 10 seconds. That's important to keep in mind.
9, 8.
Now they might not need the full 10 seconds as it goes wide of the target. Can Germany find that way through? Sekino.
9, 8.
They may not need him. Sekino, there's the back heel, there's a dink over, and Germany take it in spectacular style. The right-footed little lob as a keeper committed himself, and the Germans have made it very, very hard, but in the end, they punch a way through, and Sekino is lifted onto the shoulders.